do you have any advice for personal trainers who are watching this right now who are thinking,
Yeah.
I'm certified.
Yeah.
How do I make this go for me? How do I make this into a career?
Say you're a trainer at our gym, and there's quite a bit of trainers, and you kind of have to market yourself. All the trainers are employees of mine, but I do a pretty good percent. If someone works 25 hours, they get an 80-20 split. So if they're working 40 hours, they're going to be making six figures. And it's hard to make six figures as a trainer, but I remember at Gold's Gym back in the 90s, I was able to do it. I worked a ton of hours, but my other choice was doing a sales job I didn't like, or working in some warehouse or some mill that I just didn't want to work at. So I felt pretty fortunate. But you have to be in the gym. You can't look at it like, if you go in the gym and you don't have a client, you're not getting paid. You have to look at like that's your chance to sell yourself. And then you have to sell yourself by how you behave. Like if you're not living a clean lifestyle, no one's going to want to send their wives to you. It's just one of those things. Like, it's just kind of being respectful of people and not limit your clients. Like, kind of like you might. And a lot of it's not perfect. So you have to start out and train people and go like, well, in a job, any job you do, we should continue to get better, or at least stay the same, right? So what happens with a lot of people is they try to make sure they know everything about everything before they start. You got to start with that first client, and kind of say like, hey, like think of it like when we first started training, every split was chest try, back by, leg shoulders, 2.5 hours in the gym every day, repeat, Sundays off. Now we know like probably you're never recovering, but we didn't know then, And now I just think we know more about recovery. So it's kind of, and then I think you have to listen. If you have a client come in, like I have a lot of clients and they go, look, I don't really want to have a beach body, or I just want to be able to move well, and I don't mind having a little bit of a belly, or I'm fine with that. I just don't want it to get worse. So, listen, you can't say like, no, I want you having abs. You have to say like, okay, this is what we can do. And have knowledge on all things. Like, even if you're not doing nutrition, understand good foods or bad foods. You don't have to be perfect on it. Like, I don't know yoga very well or Pilates, but I know enough to tell them the benefits of it. You wouldn't want me teaching the yoga class or the spin class or any of our aerobic classes, but I do understand the benefits of each class.